Bernadette, thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome, Sue.
Let's talk to 15-year-olds.
Oh gosh, what a great age. Let's talk 15-year-olds.
So what kind of tack should we take?
Look, you know, parents are the single most important influence on young people's career choices, and there's a lot of research that backs that statement. And I think that parents, sometimes they don't realise just how much influence they have on young people and their career choices or subject choices. So I guess the best way to start a career conversation is not to call it that, to actually just ask the young person what they might be interested in, and not to be shocked if they suddenly say to you something like, well, I'm thinking of being a circus, performer. Explore it a little bit. At this age, at 15, it's great for them to really think about the vast, range of occupations and industries that are out there. Let's not discourage the interest, let's talk through it. So I guess the parents, the best way to do that is to explore an interest that is really coming to the fore. And I know that a lot of young people are interested in sport, and I think your boys are interested in sport, Sue, as well. So encourage that and get them to talk about why they're interested in it.
So as a parent, should I tell them what I think they should be doing, or should I let them decide for themselves? Or should it be something in between?
Look, we're all tempted to tell them what to do. I have adult daughters and I'm waiting for them both to move out of home. But I think that we need to take a very careful step back and not nag. It's of no value to the young person hearing you over and over again suggesting a particular career path. In fact, it can work in the reverse, as I think many of us know. But I think it is important to have a very open and frank discussion around interest and talent. So if you are able, as a parent, to identify a specific talent that the young person might just use as a hobby, something that they want to do, and really talk to them about, well, why are you interested in computer games? Is there a natural talent there perhaps for programming, for design, and get them to open up a little bit. I think that they're very valuable ways of engaging in career discussions without nagging.
How much input should I have?
I think you should be very engaged, and you can look at this from the perspective of being a young person's ally. Maybe they haven't got the time to go to some open days or career expos. You could go on their behalf and very strategically leave some brochures around the house, or sitting down over a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, having some material available to have a discussion with them.
Is there any last piece of advice you'd like to leave us as parents?
Yeah, I think parents, to relieve a little bit of the pressure on you, not to worry too much about subject choice or course choice, or if a student isn't decided. I often hear, as a career advisor, a career practitioner, my son or daughter hasn't made a choice yet. They don't need to. There really isn't a fatal decision in terms of deciding which direction they want to take for study, for training. There are opportunities for them to engage in lots of different types of study, both flexible, online, face-to-face learning. There are many opportunities for them. The best thing is to help them explore their potential and explore the opportunities that are available for them. When they get to the end of their schooling, whether that's they're exiting at the age of 17 or exiting at the age of 18, perhaps they might want to break, perhaps they might want to look at employment opportunities for 1 or 2 years before they take on additional study. That's a wise choice too. I think the important thing is that there is a supportive environment in the home, and that home doesn't put extra pressure on them to make choices perhaps that they're not ready to make at a particular age. Often schools will require them to make choices because the system requires it. But in all honesty, we have such a fantastic flexible system here in Victoria. Students can transition, they can start at TAFE, move to uni, they can go to university and move back into the training sector. There are multiple pathways for them.
Okay, it's great advice. Thanks, Bernadette, for joining us.
Hello, my name is Neil Carmona-Vickery. I'm in charge of e-leadership, e-resources and e-services here at John Monash Science School. What that means is I introduce technologies into the curriculum and introduce processes for teachers to adopt those new technologies into the curriculum. I'm also introducing digital libraries here and ensuring that students have a wide variety of digital resources to access. What that means in the classroom is that students are able to use iPad technologies, laptop technologies and online technologies to complete their work. The key part in terms of the use of the technology is that it supports maths and science, and that students are able to utilise the type of processes that scientists use over at Monash University. The job's fantastic and I wouldn't work anywhere else. The job actually allows me to explore new technologies and how they fit into the curriculum.
Oh, hello, Gadget here. Let's see what's in the cupboard today. Oh, we're out of gadgets. Have you got a favourite classroom gadget? Why not make a Mr. Gadget video and send it to us?
You can find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea.
Our music today comes from Serpil Primary School and their chaplain Mark Nunes with Count on Me. Enjoy!
If you find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of, but we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2.
And that's all we have time for. Next week we'll bring you more of the exciting world that is today's schools.
I'll be there. And I know